Hello everybody, Gil Matos here at the Yawkey Center of Boston College here for the story of Operation Pedro Pan and its Cuban-American search for freedom.
The event highlighted the journey of Pedro Pan members, and their stories left members of the audience with a new appreciation of what earlier generations sacrificed for freedom. Audience members were treated to video highlights of the acclaimed CNBC documentary Escape from Havana, an American story.
I was told, don't worry, because you'll be coming back in a few weeks.
The event featured several Pedro Pan alumni, including keynote speaker Dr. Carlos Aire, professor of history and religion at Yale University.
And in many ways, I think it's not just the fact that this is a story, the airlift is a story about children. It's also a story about parents. And you know, that's the side that sometimes perhaps should be paid more attention to. What would drive any parent? Put a child on a plane, send them to another country, not knowing if they will ever see them again.
Pedro Pan was one of the largest political exoduses of children in history.
Usually when you hear about the Pedro Pan story, you get more of a historical point of view and just kind of the facts. So I thought it was really helpful to just hear like the personal narratives of the people that are over here and how grateful they were for their parents' sacrifice. So I just found the event very informative and very helpful to really know the truth about how the people that came and how they felt and how, you know, they still feel about Cuba.
The event was followed by a panel discussion featuring Pedro Pan alumni who spoke about their experiences before and after the program.
When I left Cuba, it was different because I could understand what was going on. And my experience is more with the Pedro Pan children, that so many of them were so young and they could not understand what was happening to them.
All right, so I'm here with my dad, Enrique Matos, and he's actually the person who brought me to the event today. We had other plans before this, and then we kind of pushed those aside to be here. Why was this so important for you to come to an event like this?
Gil, I relate a lot to Peter Pan because this kid, they were leaving the whole family, going to a completely new world without knowing what was on the other side. And I happened to do the same thing in 1967. Some of them they were put in a plane. I was put in a rowboat to come to the United States at the tender age of 14. And this really touched me. And I wanted you guys to come in and see what a lot of these children went through and these families, because this was a change. And this change someday is going to be broken.